So this video is going to be how we deploy banners. So uh, when we go to the DM Graphics workspace, we've got everything that they uploaded. That's new. And looks like we've got some stuff for Chevy here. Pretty much Chevy exclusively. So you're going to have the Google My Business banners, GMB, Facebook banners, FB, the larger sizes, 1600 by 686, these are going to be website banners. And then these other sizes here, from 728 all the way up to the 160 by 600, these are all display ads. So here is the process. For one store, we are going to download, since we've got it all, the entire package there. So let's download that. A big file. It's taking a second. Alright. Now, since we're all working on these at similar times, the sooner you can dump them into a bucket, the less likely someone is going to start working on the same task. So I'm going to take all my PPC ads, and I'm just going to drag them up into the display PPC folder. Take my website ads and I'm going to dump those into the website folder. Take my Facebook ads, dump those into the Facebook folder. And I'm going to take the GMB ads and dump those into the Google My Business folder. So we can start with the website. So we will go to Ray Brandt Chevy's backend. Switch real quick over to here. I have different Chrome logins, that's why you notice me just switch browsers. I'm going to go to DI Slides on the left. It's important that you don't use slides, you use DI Slides. And then I'm going to take the first draft here from last time, and it looks like these are already in here, so great job. This is linked to a Blazor, perfect. And the last thing we want to do is check the expiration date. September 30th is what they have on the ad, so great job. And this current status is in draft mode. Now we're going to publish. Once we publish it, it's live on the website. And go back to all slides. And it looks like you already had this set up pretty well, so Bolt EV. The thing about a Bolt, that's going to be a really specific car, so we can take the customer, if they click on it, right to that specific vehicle. So I'm just going to grab the link for that Bolt. Electric. This is not electric. What is a Bolt? Pretty sure it was an electric car. Here it is, Bolt. And this guy here, so there's no stock number or VIN number on this card. That's something I will change in the back end so that we can see it on an SRP. I need to move the basic vehicle info to the top there. So okay, so we'll just take this link and we will drop it in there. That'll take you right to that exact car. Expires on the 30th. Great job. We'll publish it. Now you may be wondering where these banners are populating. That is something you're going to want to check if you're not sure you're on the right slider. Since I didn't check that for the first one, I'm going to double check it now, make sure we're on the right slider. So in Chevy's website, yeah, see how they're popping up there? We don't want that. We want them to go to the next slider down, which is currently hidden. So we're going to set this slider as the DI slider, 1920 by 450. Update it. Now watch, we're going to go back to all slides, back to number 1, and we're just going to set that slider to the other one. Update it. Now on the website, we'll just reload the cache here real quick. Those banners have now moved down to the middle of the page here instead, which is what we want. We don't want this video being rotated. So any banners here, we're always going to switch. Chevy's going to put banners here on us all the time that we're going to have to switch. But now that we know the banners are in the right spot, we're just going to finish publishing, which you already did a great job on. So let's go in here and change the slider to the other slider, set slider. We got your expiration right, we'll publish. And we're going to go to number 4. Change that slider. And expiration is good. Now I'm going to delete out those other drafts just so this area doesn't get clogged. We like to keep workspaces clean, and we can always just make those again. Move to trash, apply. Alright, so the website is now done. So the next thing we want to do is, let's open that folder for this one. Yep, here's all our banners. So we know we did the website, so I'm going to take those and throw those away real quick. That's going to be this, 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 and this. And my folder's just going to get emptier and emptier as we complete each task. So the next one we can do is Google My Business. We will go to the Google My Business page. Sign in real quick, and we will find Chevrolet. We are going to create a post right here in the middle, and we want this to be an offer. Here we can add multiple photos under the Offers tab that people will be able to swipe through. So we're going to take all 4 of those GMB photos. And our offer title, take advantage, this is just something that you're making up, of our model year end savings. Now, you'll notice a lot of times punctuation gets you in trouble on a lot of things, so we tend to stay away from it. This is going to expire on the 30th, and we can put additional options in here. In this particular case, we're going to link them to the website if they were to click on any of these. And publish. Now if we go over to the posts here, we will see our model year end savings sliders right there. Next, well, let's make sure we clear our workspace like we talked about. Let's Google My Business is going to go over here, and next we have Facebook and our display ads. So we can do Facebook first. So Facebook, one of the main ways we want to post it is going to be in the Ads Manager, which if you don't have access, you'll just have to send me a message in Glip, or we can check. But I think we did the pages. I don't know if we did Ads Manager. So what I'm going to do from here is find Ray-Ban Auto Group. All right, let's find our price. There we go. So we want Chevy. And just to make sure Might have to take this and copy it to a new one in order to be able to see. Just to make sure I'm in the right one, I need to see if this is the one that is delivering our leads to DriveCentric. Reach. Result here. People, dynamic inventory. Price. Okay, so I don't know why they're popped up way down here. So what we need to do is we're going to take this price August campaign and we're going to duplicate this for price September. And the reason why these have an expiration date, it's just so those ads are actually going to end on the designated expiration date and they don't get carried over. So in this case, we're going to change this to price September. Now this will already be set up after, this only gets done one time and then it's set up, you just go in and you keep swapping out the stores. The point of this is lead generation. We've got our daily budget. We are going to publish this new draft. And then once this is published, I'm going to go kill a few of those other active ads that we saw with the blue still on, and then filter those out of the view. So this should come right real quick. Alright, now let's go back down to where off, 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 off. Just turn in all these. These are boosted posts that were out there. They have since completed, but we're just going to turn all these off so we can filter them out. Filter out. There we go. So we'll filter it to just is active, and then we have just the 3 campaigns that we are currently working on. So we'll jump into September here, and I want to turn off all of these stores until we make the changes that we're going to make, and then you turn them on. That way they'll only start publishing once the new creative is in there. So a couple more here. Alright, and I need to turn off my filter once I'm in AdSets to see them. Alright, so now I'm going to edit the Chevy one first. So these are already built out. Essentially all we're going to be doing here is swapping creative. So we're going to set that expiration date to the 30th. We've already got our audiences set up. We will go now down to the ad level. Ad set, ad level, and we will have the images that were there from last month. And then what we're going to do is just change the images. So change this image here. And let's see if that does not let us do all 4 at a time. So this is the blazer. just going to upload them all at the same time. Oh. Suburban. And Trailblazer. So we'll let that last one upload, and the Suburban is the card we're on right now, so we will submit that one first. Alright, Suburban, continue. Obviously, we would just want to make sure that our creative matches the comments. So the 2020 Suburban, 2020 Suburban. Alright, next up we're going to edit this Blazer. Change the image. Blazer. Continue. Also the 2020. Next up, we've got an Equinox and we've got a Tahoe they did. Now, if those aren't the last two you have, you just swap out the text. So we've got the Bolt and the Trailblazer, so you'll just have to swap out some text. And we'll make sure that the Trailblazer is a 2020 model. It's a 2021. Make sure we modify that text. Doing all caps, so I gotta stay consistent. Trailblazer, and then we've got that Bolt. Internet is slow. And the Bolt. Double check that model here. Also 2021. So we'll let that last image load, and then we've got all of our ads in there. So, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. We will publish on the bottom right. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, that is now published. So I'm going to jump back in over here, and we'll notice that we've got the one ad right there. So you've got your campaigns, ad sets, and ads. So we will make sure the Chevy ad set is now turned on. So we're going to turn that on and hit publish. And this is going to start delivering ads for that singular, you'll see it's on here, for that singular source. And then as we start adding more ads will be getting delivered. So the next thing we're going to do is those PPC ads. So let's take the Facebook ads and put them in the trash. This is going to be done in Google AdWords and then by sending an email to our Auto Trader and Cars.com reps. So let's jump here. Alright, so let's drop into one of our accounts here. Let's go to Chevy. We'll do this month. We will drop into display. And then we're going to zap out all of these previous ads. Now, don't delete any ads that aren't like these or dynamic ads. And I'm going to show you what some look like just so you don't make that mistake, because a lot of work gets put into those, and a lot more of those really need to get built out because they deliver a lot more impressions for a significantly lower cost. But to give you an idea of what that looks like, let's just go to Dodge real quick. So if you're in here changing display ads, you'll notice that there are dynamic ads like these right here. Don't accidentally delete those. So we can delete the other ads on the bottom, but no matter what, make sure these dynamic ads don't go anywhere. So let's go back over to Chevy, and what we're going to do in display is just upload those display ads. You'll notice we don't have any dynamic ads built out for this one yet. So upload our display ads. We'll copy that URL because we're going to need it for here. And choose our files. It's going to be all of these. Now, some of these are not going to go size-wise. That's okay. I just hit upload on all of them anyway and let it take what it takes. We'll hit save here. Now we've got all these ads that will be getting approved. And then this same batch we need to email to our Cars.com reps. So I'm going to CC you on this so you have the email addresses. And Nada is with Auto Trader. Kenny Botner is with Auto Trader. Sarah Hanosha is with Cars.com. And Justin Maddox is with Cars.com. We're going to say update Chevy banners, please. I'm going to CC you on this so that you have the email address. And then I'm going to take those banners that we just looked at. I'm going to copy them all, insert them into this email, and did I not put a message here? Please update banners for Ray Client Chevrolet on your platforms. Feel free to just save that message if you want to, and we will hit send. Alright, that is now on its way to Cars.com folks, Auto Trader folks to change out. We will take this and dump this in the trash. And we have now finished Chevrolet with basically our current standard approach to deployment. We do have other things down the road that we'd like to add, but this is the first version that we'd like to be able to accomplish consistently. Before we start getting any fancier or anything fancier, I'll do separately on my own. So that is how we get our ads deployed. Save this video for you.